For tonight's dinner, we're staying here in the good old USA for a simple herb chicken breast with white wine and herbs, something your grandmother would have made. It's super fast and super easy. Let's start with the ingredients. First, we got one of the most healthy proteins you can have, lean chicken breast. For a change and for more flavor, this time I'm going to leave the skin on, something I usually don't do, but it's still very healthy and adds tremendous taste to the dish. Next, we have a little bit of white wine, and then some fresh herbs that I just took from the garden. Some tarragon, some chives, a little bit of parsley, not too much. And then we'll also add a little bit of garlic and a squeeze of the lemon juice. And then to keep it very low fat, we'll be using just a very small amount of olive oil as well. And then finally, to finish it off, although I've got my standard pepper grinder I use typically on the stove, for this one I'm going to use my pepper grinder that I normally keep on the table, where I have it set to grind in a little bit bigger hunks, bigger pieces, so those little bites of pepper give it a good taste. Now let's take a look at the everyday Fit Gourmet tools we will need. Pretty simple, non-stick saute pan. This will allow us to cook it with very little oil, very little fat. Also got easy cleanup non-stick plastic cutting board, chef's knife, and a couple of wooden spoons for flipping the meat around. First, we heat up the pan and we need it really hot. The oil should simmer before we flip the chicken in. Then we cook with herbs and wine. And meanwhile, get a simple peel-off made on the stove or a good loaf of bread if you're especially pressed for time, along with a salad. And finally, we serve. Super easy any night of the week. Healthy with great satisfying flavor. Simple American food with maybe a few influences of France with the right balance of lean protein, carbs, and fat.